Hey everybody, Tim and Julie here, back for another Batman 1966 video, Season 2, Episodes 37 through 39. The first three-parter for Batman. I'll go ahead and spoil it, I don't care. There is one more three-parter in this season, and then there's a few in next season. Because next season's a hot mess. Because typically for this series, for season 1 and season 2, they're usually two-parters. Mm-hmm. But season 3, there's most of them are one-parters. There's some two-parters. There's some three-parters. It is what it is. We'll figure it out when we get there. So for this one, we get Zodiac Crimes, Joker's Hard Times, and the Penguin Declines. I like how they all rhyme, at least. Yeah. Like, that makes it easy for me, because I'm like, okay, so these are clearly a three-parter. I did not bring it up in our last video, because I did not realize it. The first season was in early 1966. The movie was in mid-1966. And then season 2 was in, like, the late 1966. Starting from the last story we did, which was the Mad Hatter story, we are officially in 1967 now. So Batman has been on the air for one full year. So all the introductions out of the way. Three-parter, what'd you
think? To me, it was too drawn out. I didn't really didn't care for it that much. I mean, I don't know. The first part was okay. When Joker shows up at the Commissioner Gordon's office.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then they something to do with the Zodiac. You know, the crimes and getting those.
When was the Zodiac killer? That was like the 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that was long after this. Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, I didn't really care for it that much, like I said.
I agree. Like, for me, for being a three-parter, it literally, you could kind of tell. Like, it's the middle episode. If you cut the middle episode out and just had episodes 1 and 3, it would have been fine. Yeah. It would have been, you wouldn't have missed anything. The main villain, as you can tell by the titles, are the Joker and the Penguin, which is the first major team-up in the series. Like, we've seen some minor ones, like there was the one with Catwoman and Sandman.
Yeah.
But, like, who the fuck is Sandman? Like, that, it doesn't matter. That's not a team-up. That's Catwoman and her, like, lackey. But this is the first of, like, the big villains to team up since the movie.
Right.
Which was Joker and Penguin, and then also the Riddler and Catwoman. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of interesting to see the two of them reuniting.
And the way they did it. You know, getting the package
delivered
to them, and Joker tells them pay. Or Penguin, and they open it up, and it's the Penguin inside of it.
Which he was like, it's $2,000, just pay him. And the woman, I think it was Venus, actually, it's like, $2,000 is a lot of money. And I'm like, $2,000 is a lot of money. That's like 1967.
Yeah.
Like, here we are, 60 years later, and I'm like, that's still a lot of money.
Yes.
Like, if fucking, like, the Amazon or FedEx was like, we're here for a package, $2,000, I'd be like, you can go somewhere else.
Take it somewhere else.
Like, I don't care what that is. So, like, I can only imagine 60 years ago, $2,000. I don't know, it's probably not accurate, but I always just double stuff. Like, I'm assuming $2,000 in 1967 was like $4,000 today. Okay. But either way, even if it's $2,000, I don't got that money. Go away. No. Take your package. I don't care. So we see the Joker, we see the Penguin, the fake statues at the end of episode 1. I feel like we've seen that before. I don't remember where, but I feel like that's...
With the Penguin, I believe we'd have.
Between me drinking so much and then, like, we've gone through a lot of episodes. So they all kind of blend together a little bit. Like I said, the second episode was so, like, I don't think anything happened. I don't remember anything that happened.
Venus.
Like, switches sides.
Switches sides and...
BFD. Like, it doesn't matter. And then like Robin getting eaten by the clam. I was like, that's more funny than anything.
Yeah.
And then the Penguin returns. Like the Penguin's not even in the second episode. He's only in the first and the third. So I was like, it's weird. Seeing Chief O'Hare in the shower, that will haunt me until the day I die. No, didn't
Jello.
Yeah. It's like strawberry jelly.
Yeah.
But either way, didn't need it. No, rated R episode. Don't let your kids watch this. It's awful. I could be wrong once again. I don't know. Like I said, everything blends together in my head, so it is what it is. That's the charm of these videos. And you know some smartass is going to be like, you're absolutely wrong. It is. Whatever. Fuck you. I think this is the first time villains have been in the Batcave. Like, I know in the movie they had the weird dehydration thing.
Right.
I don't count that. Whatever. They turned back into sand. But, like, and I know in the pilot there was the girl that died. So, again, I don't really count that because she died. But, like, as far as, like, Catwoman, the Joker, like, I feel like this is the first major villain.
Yeah, and Batman brought him in.
Intentionally.
And had the, what did he say? Had the...
It was something to scan him.
Some kind of locked whatever to get out.
They were like, well, what if they open the trunk? Well, I had the anti-trunk opening bat lock.
Yeah.
Fuck off. It's the shark spray all over again. But, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I could be wrong, but as far as I can remember, this is the first major villain to be in there. I don't know. Maybe somebody's shown up. I don't remember at this point. It all blends together.
Yeah, because they're in here, but they didn't see the outside.
Like, I'm really enjoying this, but realistically, like, every episode is almost the same. It's like watching the same thing over and over and over again. Which, as soon as we're done with this, we're going to go into the 60s Batman cartoon, and that's going to be worse. That's literally the same animation over and over and over again, just different villain. But we'll get through it. Yeah. Anything else for this 3-parter?
No. They need to just go back to their single episode.
The 2-parters or like single episodes?
Single episodes.
Okay. Well, we've never seen a single episode.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Or the 2-parters.
2-parter.
Okay. Which, because pretty soon we will be to the singles, where they're going to tell a whole story in 20 minutes, and it'll be interesting. And they'll introduce a new character. So I won't spoil it. We're almost there. We're basically on episode 40, so we got like 20 more. So we're almost there. So 20 more, like 10 more videos, and we're done for season 2. And then we get season 3. And we're almost there.
Almost.
Okay. Anything else? So, not a fan of the 3-parters?
No.
At least for this one.
Yeah, this one wasn't. Well, it didn't. Yeah, it just drug on, it seemed like.
Okay. So for those who did see this one, what did you think? Like I said, I agree, a little disappointed. Love the Joker, love the Penguin, love to see them team up. Why was it so rough? If anything, a 3-part episode like this, if I could combine anybody, I would have done the Penguin and Mr. Freeze. Because I think that would have actually, like, Mr. Freeze, like, turning Gotham City into, like, Antarctica for the Penguins or something.
Yeah,
that I think could have worked. So anybody who watched this one, what did you guys think about this first 3-parter? I don't know how many there are, but there will be more. Go ahead, let us know. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. And we will see you guys next time for the 2-parter. We're going back to that. That darn Catwoman and Scat darn Catwoman. That's not even creative.
Nope.